crazy, man. Like, I was on the phone with my dad yesterday and I was uploading a video and I tabbed over and we were talking about my work, and the first freaking thing I see is a number tick up, and we got 20,000 subscribers on YouTube. And I was like, it's crazy. Like, I mean, I guess that was always something that I'd hoped for, but I guess every now and then when I reach a milestone like this, even though the milestone itself is cool, it's just a reminder that like what I'm actually doing. Like, sometimes I have a hard time realizing that I'm doing this. This is we're getting there. And I don't know how else to thank you guys. Like, I don't think you guys know how much it means to me, especially after the whole Overwatch League retirement and moving on from that and trying to decide what was to go on next, to be able to be self-employed and doing something that I really enjoy doing. It's hard work, but I enjoy it, and I enjoy thinking about it, and I enjoy coming up with new ideas, and this really wouldn't have worked out without a lot of people supporting me in a lot of different ways. YouTube is a big one. Twitch was a big one. Supporting me in Discord, and really the Patreon guys. Like, I would not have been able to make it without the Patreon guys, most of all. But I really appreciate every single one of you guys who's taken the time to put a kind word in a comment or in the Discord, or who has hopefully benefited from some of the stuff that I put out there. I really, really appreciate that. And I've tried to do my best to be worthy of that support. I don't just want to show up. I want to take pride in what I do. And I hope that everybody out there is actually making use of the things that I'm doing. I don't want to just show up and receive your support. It's my job to earn that support, you know. And I think that if you are interested in improvement, I take every serious step that I do. I study as much as I possibly can. I'm reading books and taking notes and setting goals and getting feedback. I try to make as much stuff as I can available for free. Spilo 2 channel, where like there's just a massive dump of all the VOD reviews in case you're not able to afford one yourself. Obviously, there's also listed in my Discord, Ask Spilo, all that stuff. You know, I really want to be deserving of the support that you guys get, and I really appreciate it. I can't understate enough how unbelievable it is to me that this is actually what I do for work. It's hard, but it's really, really rewarding. So I want to thank you guys. I really want to thank you guys for all the support that we've done. I don't normally do milestone videos. I don't think we really did anything special with 10,000 subs, but I don't know. I guess maybe it's just the timing. The timing was just different, and just kind of like actually feeling like, you know, we're more than breaking even here for the first time, like a long time. So I just want to thank you guys. If you have any feedback of things that I can be doing better, we just did a big feedback form thing. There's like, I want to show you guys. I want to show you guys what I've got here. The feedback forms I went through. People were like, why don't you use like a form, like this is the feedback forms, right? I had a tally system for the number of things that were requested. Next page, I made a total list of all the things that people were requesting, all the collabs, all the ideas. I tier listed, and then I had like a priority list at the end. Had like a 2-hour meeting with the moderators, figuring out what we wanted to implement. There's so many things that I'm trying to put in the works to make happen, because I take pride in what I do, because I want to do the best. I want to be the best at what I'm doing, because it's not just because, you know, oh, I want to be the best. It's an ego thing. It's like I remember being an up-and-coming player and an up-and-coming coach and just not having those resources, and I would have killed for those resources. It's the same reason why I host smaller streamers whenever I can. Not that I'm a big streamer, but I'm slightly bigger, and I think I would have killed to have had, you know, that raid or that host, you know, because I felt like I had good content out there. So for people that are up and coming, I'm trying to give it back, you know, I'm trying to give it back and be like, hey, listen, I'm fortunate enough to be able to make this a living right now. Can I be of help of whoever else? So I really appreciate that. I really appreciate that. uh, because none of this would work. Like all these videos, all these Twitch streams, all these guides, this compendium of ideas, I wouldn't have been able to do it. It wouldn't be here. It would have been probably had to stop around November, honestly. So I really appreciate it. I don't know how many times I can say it. If you want to support me more and actually get something out of that support too, I don't believe in just supporting me for free. You could check out the Patreon, link in the description, early release. You'll get access to sub games that we're doing potentially in the future, even if you can't afford the highest tier. We do obviously the roll, the shout out at the end. That's the best way to support me because Patreon takes a much smaller cut of things. But honestly, just if you can't afford anything, just the feedback the feedback, the kind words, letting me know what you think in the comments. Whenever I give these feedback forms, which I'll probably do every 3 months, that's a huge help. A lot of people, 450 people, took the time to fill out those feedback forms. So I mean, that was just phenomenally helpful. I mean, that was just amazing. And I got so many good ideas from that. So anyway, I'll cut the video short, but thank you for letting me do this. Thank you for letting me do this. This isn't really about the 20,000 YouTube subs. It's more about what that actually means, that I'm doing this. And I without other people's generosity, it wouldn't happen. Even if you haven't directly supported me. Every sub, every follow, every view, it's hard to quantify how much it means, but over the course of time, I need that. I need you guys. So let me know what you think in the comments, as always. If you have any feedback of things that could be doing better moving forward. But again, from the bottom of my heart, thank you guys so much for allowing me to do something that I really